So, the K series Kohler is done. This project is just about wrapped up. The only thing that needs to be done with it is the shroud put back on it. The shroud, a few small pieces, and we're good to go. So, I'm going to wait on the shroud and everything because that's easy stuff to do. I mean, you guys don't need to see me doing all that. Maybe I'll just throw it in there, I don't know. I put the PTO clutch back on this unit. For the PTO clutch, make sure that you're taking out all 6 of those little Allen screws. You're going to need a 4 and a 1/8. The 4, the bigger one, goes down in for this pulley. I'm going to call it the starter generator pulley, because that's what it is on the narrow frames. The 1/8 is for this. You want to take your PTO clutch off first, because when you go to do everything else, like these here, you're going to have bolts that hold this thing together, and the back here in your way. So, and when you go to put this back together, because I replaced the bearing and this piece, I called it a race. I guess it would be considered a race because it goes, you know, the bearing sits inside of it. This bearing is kind of, you see how it's skinny up here but big down here? It's the same way on this. Big down here, skinny up here. So make sure when you're putting your bearing on, you put your bearing on first. Take your PTO clutch off, replace this bearing, replace your seals, do whatever you need to do in there. Then you put this bearing on, put this on, you put this piece on, tighten it down to where you need it. Make sure that your starter generator pulley is away from the block enough, because if it's not, then your clutch, PTO clutch, will not sit in the whole way. So make sure that you're far enough away here to where you can get this on. So first, what you got to do is put this on, tighten that down, then lather up some anti-seize on the shaft and put some inside the bearing here, slide it on, make sure that you're nice and lined up inside of there fully. Then you want to put some anti-seize on this side of the bearing and on the inside where this bearing sits in the PTO clutch. So that way when you put your PTO clutch on, you can see how far the anti-seize has gone to see if you're going all the way on this or not, or if you need to pull this pulley out more so that way this can sit in there more. So that's always it's always a good practice to do stuff like that, to make sure that you're doing stuff safely, because you don't want this thing coming apart. And remember that the PTO clutch has 6 little screws in it, 2 in each of the 3 holes. So make sure that you are taking out both sets. And then once you get this off, you just hammer it off or pull it off, whichever one it does. And then you're good to go. So this engine is complete. We have our flywheel painted, our cooling fins painted, our block painted, and our clutch painted. Everything is good to go. It has a new seal here. I need to get a seal for here. I have it sitting around here somewhere. I just have to grab it and put it on there quick. And then we have to put our shroud on this, and that's it. This engine is good to go. So the other thing that I need to do is wire. So that's why we're going to move over to the 104. So this unit has a voltage regulator bracket on it that has to come off. That voltage regulator bracket has to come off, and shiny. And I need to get my schematic, my paper with the wiring for this and that engine, to see how I can put these two together. Now you have to bear with me here because I've never done this. I've always put the correct engine in a tractor. Never throw parts away. Never. Especially something like this. If you guys are ever thinking about scrapping a Cub Cadet like this, let me know. I mean, if you're anywhere in the Pennsylvania area here and you're thinking about scrapping one of these units, I don't care if it's chopped in half. Things that are chopped in half can still be fixed. Plain cover. It looks dull. So this thing's gonna come apart. I gotta cut that open and I need to see what's going on. I'll get back to you in a minute. Figured I'd give you a little entertainment while I'm taking this apart. I'll just speed this part up. Figure there's no point in making you wonder how I got everything apart. Well, you seen that was easy enough. I'm going to take a look in here and I'm going to see what all I can find. See if we can wire this sucker up. Well, as you can see, it's night. It's dark out. Yep. Yep. Time flew right on by for me when I spliced into that wiring harness and I started taking a gander. Wasn't good, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Right now I'm here to thank you for watching this video. It's another restoration project. My dad bought this at an auction that we went to over the weekend, and I got my wee little toy, this little Chief walk behind, bunch of attachments with it. So little Briggs 3 horsepower motor on it. Oh, Briggs 3 horsepower engine. I got some points and condensers for that, so that should be running here shortly, soon, once I get the parts. But yep, ran out of time. No point in even trying to film right now. It's too dark, wouldn't be able to see nothing. Holding the flashlight, that's no fun. You're sitting on my 1985 XR250R right now. I got the side cover, the clutch cover off right now. I got to helicoil a hole for an oil bolt. I got to try at least, because I don't feel like buying a whole nother one when that one is completely fine except for that one bolt hole. So we're going to try and helicoil it. There's another video you'll see. So, without further ado, thank you guys for watching. And if I earned your subscription today, if you like seeing the stuff that I do, you know, you like watching this kind of stuff, you're bored, sitting at home, hook your phone up to your TV, or you're sitting on the toilet, you know, taking a load off. If you like seeing this stuff, hit the subscribe button if I earned it. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to try and film some more tomorrow. I know it's supposed to rain tomorrow here, so I might not be able to get any in for a while. But, yeah. Have a wonderful day. And thank you guys for watching.